Hello everyone. We are Group 1, consisting of Aamir Raza, Dallas Seaman, Greg Sampson, and Katie Garrett. Today we will be speaking to you from the perspective of a consulting agency working for Feed the Future, the U.S. government's global hunger and food security initiative. We will go into detail how big data and analytics, cloud, mobile, and social can help this organization succeed. The mission of Feed the Future is to sustainably reduce global hunger and poverty by addressing root causes through country-led approaches that establish lasting foundations for economic growth and improved nutrition.
Cloud computing has become an increasingly important and useful tool for businesses. I will discuss why it is essential for Feed the Future to fully utilize this new technology. Feed the Future's efforts are rooted in partnerships with governments, donor organizations, the private sector, and civil society. All of them aid them in accomplishing their mission and achieving long-term success. With so many partners, it is crucial for Feed the Future to have the capability to share, receive, and access information both quickly and efficiently. This is especially important to Feed the Future since their partners are located in different areas and they work in 17 different countries. The cloud therefore bridges the gap between Feed the Future and its partners, allowing them to share their progress, ideas, and new knowledge through the cloud. The cloud data and information can be updated and accessed from anywhere and on multiple devices. When all this data and knowledge is pooled together, it allows for innovation to take place. The more Feed the Future and its partners utilize the cloud, the more they can excel. The cloud will allow them to better communicate and collaborate with one another, which will substantially increase their workforce efficiency, allowing them to faster develop and implement new technologies and ideas. The type of information that can be shared on the cloud is infinite. For example, the cloud could be used as a way to share and analyze big data. Data could be shared about a particular region or particular farmer's crop yield, the humidity, elevation, temperature, wind, planting and harvest time, etc., and how the crop yield turned out. Others who access this data can use it to help them decide if the crop would work well in their climate and environment. Therefore, sharing of this information and data is useful in eliminating the sort of trial and error approach that can often happen when you try to implement new ideas and technology in areas that haven't yet been exposed to them. As a way for Feed the Future and its partners to share ideas and information ranging from reports to technology innovations, they have created an online community that is called AG Tech X Exchange. This site essentially merges cloud computing with social media. The result is an interactive online community that helps its partners share effective business models and technology. The online community hosts training materials, educational videos, company profiles, sourcing of funding, and blogs, the technical reports from experts. These are just a few of the ways that Feed the Future can be utilizing the cloud to achieve success.
Big data and analytics will help Feed the Future provide accurate information to decision makers, create efficient farming, harvesting, and distributing practices, as well as tracking the organization's progress as it strives to end world hunger. Accurate information is a primary part of decision making, and Feed the Future hopes to collect as much agricultural data as possible to drive the worldwide production of food. Using previously cataloged information will provide a base to compare new results against. Seeing what areas are sustaining growth in agricultural production and what areas are beginning to stagnate will allow Feed the Future to direct their resources towards areas that need it most. Once the data is analyzed, decision makers will know which agricultural practices worked and which ones did not. Feed the Future will then share those results with the farmers, organizations, distribution centers, and other government and private partners to create a more informed industry. Having accurate information will help Feed the Future optimize agricultural efficiency to create the most productive planting, harvesting, and distribution practices for new crops. Efficiently using resources is a crucial part of Feed the Future's goal to create sustainable growth in crop production, especially because they are working in countries that oftentimes have very limited supplies of resources. Having access to big data will allow Feed the Future to inform farmers on how they can best utilize the resources they have available, as well as to teach them efficient planting processes, such as crop rotation. Keeping track of the new data as it arises allows the organization to see if they're making progress in their goal to feed as many people as they can. Using big data allows Feed the Future to know how many people they have helped, how close they are to meeting future food goals, and what areas they will need to target in the future to continue battling world hunger.
Next, we look at how Feed the Future can go mobile. The U.S. government's Feed the Future initiative will reduce poverty by 20% and prevent stunting among children under the age 5 by 20% in target regions of Feed the Future focus countries. Feed the Future already has progress scorecards and reports that are updated annually, but an app that incorporates target analytics stored in the cloud will allow for a more interactive and up-to-date tracking tool for partners to check in on. Indicators such as how many children under 5 are reached with nutrition programs and the number of farmers benefiting from new agricultural technologies or management practices will be aggregated constantly to give app users the most recent information. The app will include real-time and continual progress mapping of significant events that will pop up as notifications. For example, if a goal is reached or if a new goal is created, app users will be informed instantaneously. This tool establishes a sense of togetherness and transparency between all parties involved.
Finally, we will take a look at what value social can bring to the Feed the Future initiatives. We believe that making the relationships Feed the Future has more well known and bringing light to the partnerships will create more visibility to the cause amongst the public and showcase those who are investing in the fight against world hunger. Though representing hypothetical partnerships, each of the companies you see listed here possesses a certain expertise that would be valuable towards bettering the sustainability and growth of the Feed the Future initiatives, whether that be resource harvesting, proper crop fertilization, infrastructure creation, or the efficient use of capital. The combining of best known practices will lead to a better overall effort. In addition, we would utilize the citizen developer by creating a forum in which we can pose problems that citizen developers may be able to help solve more efficiently and with less cost to our organization. By leveraging the skills of amateurs and enthusiasts, we believe this will create a higher sense of investment with the public and lead to more shareable social content. We have also taken a look at how the organization receives their funding, and we propose reshaping the way that Feed the Future accepts donations to allow citizens who are aware of and care for our cause to donate independently. This should also help generate the social capital we need to further our movement. In addition, we will create online communities to allow people to share their views and discuss the issues at hand facing our cause. By doing so, we can introduce a new outlet where we can also allow volunteers to assist with the efforts in foreign countries. Lastly, we will develop creative social content that can be easily shared and talked about among the public regularly.